Alright guys, Sean here, and we are back with part 2 of The Forest. So, where we left off, we were in the process of constructing the base. What we're going to do this stream is we are going to continue the base construction, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to venture into my first cave. Just to grab some stuff. Like obviously you can get all your weapons and stuff, all the modern age stuff that you can get. You will get all of that from cave systems. So we will be hitting up cave systems and going from there. I'm probably I also probably am not going to be doing any more of the Inquisitor mission, the Inquisitor Martyr gameplay, because I didn't realise, but I checked it. I had an email from YouTube, and they've obviously changed the rating of that. They didn't give me a strike, fortunately, but they've basically rated that up, so certain people can't see it. So I've not had any problems with any of my other videos like that, so I figured just to save any sort of aggravation, I would stop doing the Martyr and I would focus more on this gameplay. So continuing with the build we've got going on here, get on with that, see what we can do with that. Right, I need to eat. Yes. Get some food in my stomach. Right, so what we need to do is we need to finish building the roof to this log cabin. So I need to get across there. I'm just going to swim it. I'm not going to worry about actually anything else. But yeah, so basically I'm just, so obviously anybody knows, I will be stopping the Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr gameplay, because obviously I don't want any sort of strikes or anything. So I'm confused though, as I've obviously played other games that I would say are worse, but they've obviously decided to slap me for that game. I don't know why. I'm not worried about it. I'm quite happy to not play the game again. Just slightly confused as to why they decided to give me a slap on the wrist about it, when there's nothing really bad in it. Obviously the blood, I would understand. I'd have to say the thing that would make me think, yeah, is obviously all the blood loss, all the blood in the game, which is understandable. I've got nothing against, obviously YouTube obviously had their reasons for doing it. I don't hold it against them, that's not the person I am. But I won't be doing any more of the Martyr gameplay. But anyway, now that's out of the way, we can get on with what we're doing here, which is getting this base quickly, getting the rest of this base built, this base build done, so that I've got somewhere I can come back to. Because obviously, as the game progresses, you will notice that more and more mutants and things start emerging, things like that. So what I recommend is, what I do, this is me, I don't expect anybody to do the same thing. If you do the same thing, awesome. If you don't, obviously it's entirely down to you how you decide to play the game. Me, I'm going to make a point of building a base first, so I've got something to come back to. Obviously to me that's more important. This is why I build the base where I build it, because I like the fact that I can come back to this base. If I need to, I can retreat to my base, knowing full well that I'm not going to get... There you go, look, can you see? Cannibals. And they obviously have an issue with me cutting down the trees. Fortunately, they should, I'm kind of hoping, leave me be. But I don't want to quote it and say they're going to. I don't know where he's gone now. I'm just going to get rid of this. As soon as I got rid of this tree trunk, I'll go back into the base because I want to see if I can finish that roof. Because what we're going to do is, as soon as I finish that roof, we're going to go into our first cave. I'm considering doing one of the caves that is local, but I need to make sure that I've got everything I need to do so, because I don't really want to risk dying. Because what happens is, with this, as I'm playing it single player, if I die, you will wake up in a cave system. This has only happened once. This is literally a one-off. You will wake up in a cave system hung upside down, and obviously that way you have to escape. I know where that is from here, and that isn't a mild journey, so I don't particularly want to get myself bomped on the head and dragged off. So I'm going to literally just install the last couple of logs here. We haven't got enough to finish off the roof entirely, which is what I was trying to do. But I don't want to end up running out of daylight either. We've got plenty of time. We've got obviously I'm not planning on making this. This stream's gonna be about 2 hours long. That is the general plan of it. But obviously I don't want to get caught with my pants down, as it were. I want to be able to just get the base built at my leisure. I need 7 more logs. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna go and try and get these last couple of logs that are required, just so I've got a roof over my head, somewhere I can chill out. I will put, obviously, as you saw from my previous build, my other build, I will put like different things inside, like fireplaces, things like that, because that way I'm not then. Oh, you see him? You see him? And the one on the right. That's the patrol, I think. Let's throw them off. So what I will do instead is... Oh, I can't go up that way, can I? Blah. Silly git. I can't even go up that way either. Because obviously I'll change the building layout of my build. I don't particularly want to obviously start messing around here. Actually, what I'm going to do is, before we go for this cave system, which I may do now instead, and then come back to the rest of it, I'm going to just set up the furniture, like obviously the bed, things like that, things that I need for my base. So, because obviously I will destroy the stuff outside. Actually, I need to set this up first. So the bed I'll put down over here. That's fine. The fireplace, now that one, wow. I'm going to put a fireplace in. That's going to happen regardless of what I'm doing. I like the fireplace. Just need to be careful how I place it, because if I'm right, that will be sticking out the back, but that's fine. This one's a lot skinnier than its predecessor, because I did have my previous base setup was a lot bigger. My multiplayer one is a lot bigger, so I was able to fit in like other stuff, like not buildings. I was able to put in everything that I needed. But obviously this house is going to be a lot thinner than its predecessor, which is fine. I can work around. What I do need to install though is I don't want to cover the windows, so I will install that there. But this is all stuff that I will build on. 68 stone plus 2 lumber. That's going to take forever. But once that's obviously at the minute, this will be a base that I do over time. But obviously I want to do it in such a way because I haven't actually ever survived more than haven't played for any longer than like anything up to 30 days as far as the game terms is concerned. Which I want to break that. I want to see if I can push for the full like completion. I do know how this plays out. Fascinating game, fascinating story. It's a shame that the devs apparently have an issue against consoles, because they asked. I watched a YouTuber talking about the second one, and apparently the devs aren't fans of console players as far as their games are concerned, which I'd say I understand, but I don't. I think it's kind of jaded. They can make so much money, like, because I've managed to convert several people to this game since I found out about it. So personally, why not monopolise on that fact? Well, that's just me. I'd obviously, they have a way of making serious money because it's a fantastic game. Like, it's very well thought out. Like, very, very well thought out. But not a fan of us console players, apparently. Which is fair enough. That's just one of those things. If they're not a fan of us. But yeah, so I need to make sure I'm just making up Molotovs, things like that, because I do not want to get caught with my pants down. I've got enough chocolate bars, I've got my bow, I've got the slingshot, I've got enough meds, I've got some flowers, I've got water, yeah, pretty much good for stuff that I can use. I really would need to, I haven't got any bones, otherwise I'd upgrade that, but I'm just waiting for that so that I can then actually look at getting on. So obviously I've got a seat here so I can sit down. Storage, the fireplace, I can put some fire in there inside of the storage. Then that way yeah, no, I did the custom stairs. Yeah, no, I have looked at it. That was one of the first things I looked at. But thank you for the input. It's just a bit of a. It won't let me just. I could do that, but it doesn't really. To be fair, it's just a funny angle. It's a bit of a funny angle. I will figure it out eventually. But no, I'm more than thank you for the input. I'd love to say that I'm a new to this game, but sadly enough, because I'm one of these players where if it isn't the way I want it to be the first time round, I will go back, restart, because yeah, I'm one of those players that if it isn't right the first time, I have to then redo it. Right, let's get this done. I need to eat. Come on. I'm on fire. I was gonna say, I look like I'm on fire. Why are you not drinking? Hello? Hello? Please don't make me drink out my flask. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a later down the line goal, if I'm honest. I'm more interested in starting to get some of the materials. How the hell did you get down here? And he's running underwater too. That is kind of, okay. Screw a little git. Do you know what? Why am I sitting here while we're doing that? I could get the slingshot out, but to be fair, he's not going anywhere. Beautiful. I actually didn't expect to get that. Whoops. Oh well. I will take it, and I will hang him up there. Sorry about that, if anybody's a fan of bunny rabbits. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to be cruel. But yeah, no, I know about the water. I know all about it. This isn't my first rodeo with the game, mate. Thank you for the advice, but this isn't my first time playing. I've got the pot and everything to boil the water. I know exactly what I'm doing. But thank you anyway. The only thing is I don't know where some of like the weapons and things are, but that's something I'm just going to work out as I go, sort of thing. Everything else pretty much covered. I know where everything like food wise, and certain berries will make you sick as well, so on and so forth. But yeah, so we're going to go into the first cave here. I'm going to see what I can find inside this cave, because I don't remember going into this cave. Hello Ahmet. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining the stream. We're just heading into my first cave of the game. I don't know what's in here, to be fair. It should be an interesting go. I'm afraid to say that I don't understand what you're saying, chap. I only speak very bad English. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I only know English, bad English. No, to be honest, I only know English. I do apologise. I would love to understand what you're saying, but as I said, I'm an English speaker. I haven't really ever learnt any other languages, so I only know English. But I do apologise for that. Oh, yeah. More chocolate, another pot. Good old fashioned save point. A fire. I haven't got half the stuff I need, but I like the fact that the fire's here. Ooh. I'll take the flares, and we will keep moving. I'm just half expecting something to jump out at me and me to crap one of my vital organs, if I'm honest. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this. But we're already here. We're already in here now. So it's only going one way. It's only going one of two ways. I'll survive or I'll die. Go hard or go home, as they say. Oh yes. Oh yes. I remember where I am. It's like this. Alright, sod. I do not like those babies, so I will try my best to set them alight first. Then, why? I just, you would. You watch, this guy's, no, yeah, I was going to say, this guy will end up getting out of the way just before I can throw this. No, yeah. There we go. Beautiful. But I can also just grab the bow. Beautiful. I have to be careful with the bow because obviously I haven't got the facility to make arrows just yet, because you need feathers is the main thing, and I have no birdhouses or anything set up. But wow, you survived that? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to go down there, but what I am gonna do though, actually wait, I haven't got enough sticks or anything. Never mind. I will. Now we're down here though, I need to find out what is so important that it had all those babies and the extra manpower. Oh, right, okay. So we will go further in. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. No, I do remember all that. I don't use arrows very often, if I'm honest. Obviously, I'm not as great as I'd like to be with some games, because I've played, like, you give me Far Cry Primal, I will give you kills all day with arrows and stuff like that, but this game tends to test me a little bit more. So, I'm just curious, because I'm now venturing pretty damn deep into this cave system. And I'm wondering, I think this is a bad idea, because I think this is a huge, like, there's, yeah, loads of them down here. Ah, you little shit. Don't do that. Don't do this to me now. Hello. Oh, I know where I am. There's nothing of any real interest in this place. Why have you put the torch away, you prat? Oh, I'm in so much trouble now. Sorry about this, guys. This is going to be bad. I'm going to probably end up dead. So I'm going to get the hell out of here if I can. No, I can't. Right, I'm going the wrong way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That could have gone better. I kind of remembered where I was here, but it's not. I don't think there's anything of actual interest in here that I would find it useful. So what I'm going to try and actively do is get the hell out of Dodge. Dude, give up. Got about 15 seconds of air left. I can't see anything anyway, so it's kind of pointless me doing that. I need to get you back to the surface. Yeah, does that count on console as well? Because I'm obviously a console player. Yeah, I'm a console player. I'm not a PC player. So I would have to turn the visibility up massive, and that barely makes any difference. So yeah, I get what you mean, but you're a PC player. Thought as much. Yeah, I'm not a PC player. I'm a PlayStation 4, and this is obviously on PlayStation 4. All of my games, all my gameplays and everything I do are obviously via PlayStation 4. I am a avid PlayStation 4 supporter. I do like PC, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against PC whatsoever. I'm just obviously not a PC player. Dynamite. Useful. Alright, let's keep moving. I'm gonna have real issues with freezing. Meds, attack. Boom, boom. Light it. That's a nifty trick, just for anybody that doesn't know. If you light your axe on fire, you then have the ability to stay warm via just the axe. So then you're not freezing your ass off because of that. have expected that. Yeah, no, I know all of this, mate. What you're telling me, I pretty much already know anyway. You're basically explaining to someone that's been playing the game for at least a month. As I know, for example, I'm now in the cave right near the, I'm right near the cave now where I can get the axe, the main axe, the map, compass, but I will have to go back through that cave system to get the rest of my possessions. I know all of this. The upside is I'm going to go and retrieve... Once I retrieve the modern axe, I can retrieve the red paint. And what the red paint will do for me is mean that nobody gives me any guff. Which I am more than happy to do that. If it means people leave me be. Stop running, you bloody coward. Right. So now, as I travel down, I need to travel down this side. And you need to... There should be, on the left just along here, there should be a lantern with a... Yeah, that isn't this one, it's the next one. But... I think not, you pointless little... No, I know, mate, you really are just explaining to me what I already know. As much as I appreciate it, I'm pretty much, I have been playing this game a little bit long. I have been playing this game a while. There we go, that's what I was after. Oh, come on. This is taking a minute. There we go. So this is where life gets a little bit simpler. Because what you can do here is I can get the modern axe, which is what I want. And this is the most underrated thing. Obviously hard to come by, but the red paint. Ugh, red paint. I love red paint. Because I did it before. No, mate. To be fair, I play like I'm a Fortnite player, things like that. This game I don't mind. This game I actually quite respect this game. Like I respect the guys that created it as well, because Jesus, they did a bang up job with this game. Very bang up job. Yeah, they did an absolute bang up job with this game. Nothing but respect. So now I am a nice shade of red. It means that I should be able to exit this cave, and either they'll have a quick swing at me to see if they can get away with it, or they tend to get down on their knees and chant. That's the big one, is they will actually get down on their knees and chant. Which I have witnessed firsthand. I was building one of my bases and I'd obviously been killed or knocked out. I got out wearing the red paint, and as long as you avoid rain or water, you can keep the red paint on for some time. And obviously the cannibals are just a bit about the whole situation. As you can see, like these two here. Oh. Don't be picking a fight with me, boys. Don't be picking a fight with me, mate. Why? What is your problem? Wow. I'm covered in blood. I gotta wash it off. How bad? Like this? I think this is because I'm online. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know this, dude. If you've got it and it cross platforms, I'll quite happily jam with you on multiplayer. Get your deets. Yeah, I do. See that? So because I'm dressed like the cannibal, this guy won't give me any guff. His mate thought he'd have a go because apparently there's always one, but he died. So yeah. Now this should make life a little bit on the easier side, because obviously I now need to get the hell out of this place. That is my first and foremost, my biggest thing is I need to get out of here. Obviously I need to avoid infection. No, I know. Dude, I don't know how many times I can say my man. I have played this before. I know about the cannibal armor, the mutant armor, the lizard armor, all of it. I literally know about all of it. Because before I even bought the game, I did a absolute ton of research on the game on YouTube. So I'm pretty much I made sure I was clued up before I even started the game. I've got my friends into it, we all play. But yeah, it's probably actually my favourite survival game that I own, because I own this and I own Stranded Deep, which is another quite good survival game. Both obviously all for console. I own a PC, but the PC's that old that I'm just waiting for it to die a death, quintessentially. So now I need to get out of here. This exit here will bring me out at the main cannibal camp. Fortunately though, because I am covered in red paint, they will assume I am the red cannibal, and unless someone decides to get a little bit of a dig in, they will all actually actively stay out of my way. But to be fair, while I'm here, I will grab everything I can. Why not? Batteries are very useful when it comes to acquiring the torch with the katana later on. There are two locations for torches, and there is a nifty trick where you combine one of the torches with something else. Then you can pick up the second torch and use that as an individual item. Yeah, this is a good camp to raid or pillage. Ah, I have never been to Bulgaria, but it is always nice to speak to individuals from all different areas, walks of life, regions, all of that. To me, it's all fascinating. I'm just gonna quickly arm up, then we are going to head back to base. Because as I've had my one get out of jail free card, in a sense, it means that if I die any point after this, I am in serious trouble because I'm dead. And I don't particularly want to die. Dude, I'm wearing the armor, so you boys can stare at me all day long. I'm heading towards my base. We need to keep an eye out for obviously all the cannibals and stuff, because clearly they're not going to be too happy that I'm here. But it should be beneficial, the fact that I'm wearing the red paint. I will need to wash it off at some point because I don't want to end up... Fortunately, where my base build is there is aloe in the area. So obviously the aloe is good for infections. But obviously the main factor here is just getting back to my base in one piece, saving the game. Now we've got the modern axe, we've got the compass, we've got the obviously the map, which is going to make life a little bit easier because we can map out as we go now. But I am literally on my last legs. I have to survive now. You only get that only happens to you once, where you get knocked out and you wake up in one of the camps. That only happens once. And anytime after that, well, you're in trouble if you get killed, because that will be game over. No questions. No passing go, no collecting $200. That is it. Game up. You are done. I know the map fairly well. I know where I am, roughly. Because the main cannibal camp is the far right of the lower portion of the map, and my camp would be about as far left as you can get it. Thank you ever so much. To be honest, I don't really like. I'm glad people enjoy what I do. That's all. I just play games, and I hope people enjoy what I do. Like the fact that I play games. I only really started this because obviously with the situation in the UK here is we're all on lockdown again, so because of that I spend all my time indoors these days. So I had started, my YouTube career has been 2 years. I have been doing this 2 years. How is that not hit? How is that? Must be joking. Thank you. Thank you. And cheers, big boy. Right, we're going to do this so I can get to daylight. And I'm going to do this just in case I die on the way home. Because no, my luck, I will die on the way home. But yeah, I play a multitude of different games. I'm a Fortnite player. I do play quite a lot of Fortnite. I don't always stream it, if I'm honest, but I do play quite a good amount of Fortnite. That was, well, I never used to be a Fortnite player, oddly enough, but then something changed. I then got into Fortnite, and I've been an avid player since. I average out every season somewhere in the region of level 250. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I suddenly got involved with the game, why I got into it so much. But to be fair, I'm glad I did. It's a good game. Right, we are back. Loving life right now. I would love to wash myself, but I'm covered in blood. But I've got to wash off this. I've got to wash off this paint. I've got to wash not this paint off. I've got to wash this paint off now because obviously I'm covered in blood and I can't afford to get infected. Which is kind of a pain in the arse because it would have been nice to keep the. It would have not been nice to have kept the red paint on because the red paint is a godsend. Yeah, I've got so much to do there. Right, let's put this fish up. So that's that. So now we've got the modern axe, we've got some dynamite, we've got flares, we've got some more stuff which is good, the compass, the map. Obviously the map you have to put together yourself. As you can see in the bottom left, the bottom right should I say, sorry, is where we were. That's the main camp. And I've had to travel a good distance. There's obviously a camp somewhere between there and there, as it were. But let me get some food in my stomach. And then, yeah, we can decide where to go from there. I do really need to continue getting it. I need to get this roof on because obviously I can't really keep relying on outdoors because obviously it's better if you're not constantly outdoors. I don't recommend you constantly outdoors. Obviously, with the being exposed to the elements. And probably what I'm going to do is I need rabbit fur, so that'll be one of the next things that I have to deal with. But what I will do there is I will lay me some traps. Nice. I do a multitude of different games. I get when they send me the regular updates. YouTube send me the regular algorithm stuff. I've probably posted somewhere in the region of 2,000 hours of gameplay. I don't even begin to understand how I've managed to clock that much gameplay, but I have. And I haven't been streaming as regular as I'd like. I just had a lot on my plate these days, like the last couple of weeks. My body's been my sleep pattern's been terrible. My eating habits. Oh my god, guys, I haven't eaten dinner properly in a good week or so now. I haven't eaten dinner properly in a week. Put it that way. And I should really eat dinner. Obviously I recommend you do eat dinner. I'm terrible for it though. I'll go through stages where I won't eat, then I'll go through stages where I will. I shouldn't do it. It's so bad for your health. I do know that. But I don't seem to learn. I just end up not eating. Right. I'm just hunting rabbits at the minute because I need... That might be too bright. Now I've turned that right up. That might be a bit bright. So I'm going to turn it down just a touch to about there. There we go. That's at least brought it down a couple of... Still quite bright though. I just need to find a rabbit to kill. Although I'm leaving too much, I need to turn that down. I'm so sorry about this, guys. That's way too bright for my tastes. There we go. That's more like it, because you can see the shade in the shadows. Is that a cannibal? Yeah, there's a cannibal over there. I'm hoping it's a cannibal. It might be a mutie. No, it's cannibal. He doesn't seem to have noticed me just yet. Yeah, because what I'm going to do, guys, I've had this fantastic idea for anybody that watches my channel, enjoys the gameplay and stuff like that, and that is one of my subscribers. If they have this game, what I am going to do is, yeah, it is also a pleasure to communicate with yourself. What I'm going to do is I've got a multiplayer server set up. I've built myself a base in this multiplayer server, and I am inviting my subscribers who have the game to come on and build a house on this multiplayer server with mine, because I'm going to try and build like a villa, so that you can. I've got like all different houses, and all my subscribers have their own villas in the area and things like that. I just think it'd be something interesting to try and do to see if I can actually do it. So that is the next thing on the list, is to get all my subscribers, anybody that has this game, that is subscribed to my channel, into my multiplayer match, into my multiplayer, and I will assist them in building their own house in the area. Because obviously, if you saw the end of my previous stream on the forest, I did show you the base and the way it looked, the multiplayer one. It's a nice setup, but it's just one house at the minute, so it could do with some bulking out. It could do with some more bodies. Oh, why? Why? I didn't even start with you. I didn't even startle him. Look, the moment I get that bed fixed, it means that I can then actually delete the hunter's lodge, because I only have the lodge while the hunter's lodge while I'm while I'm trying to get the bed built. I need, I think, one more rabbit fur to get that done. I also recommend that you need the rabbit fur as well, because the rabbit fur will also help you build a pouch to carry berries. And obviously food isn't exactly massive supply on this game, so I recommend you grab your berries and you keep hold of your berries. But yeah, as I was going, got off track there. Sorry, guys. As I was going back to what I was saying, for anybody that does find the concept interesting, look at that. We have a bed. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to turn on destruction. Yeah. And then I'm going to I best turn back off that. I don't like having build destruction on generally, because as much as I know it would make the game more realistic, I don't want that. I don't want that situation, if I'm completely honest. But we will save the game again. We're day 5 now, so about day 6, between day 6 and day 8, I start getting the problem of mutants start emerging. unfortunately. Mutants are bad news. Seriously bad juju. But to be fair, with the way my base is situated here, or where it's built here, they can't touch me. So technically it's not really a problem. But I don't recommend like building your base like middle of nowhere, like out in the open where everything can get at you, because you will get hit by zombies. I keep saying zombies. You will get hit by the cannibals and the mutants down the line. With this base build, I've already tried and tested it, if I'm honest. And with the whole tried and tested situation, I've been able to survive upwards of, in game terms, I was on something like day 11 or 12 I was at. Yeah, I was on day 11 or 12. Without incident. I hadn't been attacked once. Obviously, they were hovering around the outside of the area, but that was probably because obviously they could see all the fires and things. Because I did have obviously fires, things like that going, so they would have been able to see me doing that. But we're gonna get this. I just want to get this this build done quickly, because it's going to bug me if I don't get the wood installed. Because yeah, it just will bug me. It will genuinely bug me. So we're going to get these trees brought down, and then I do recommend, even if you don't go down, get the modern axe, because it allows you to cut down trees at a much more accelerated rate, which is I don't obviously want to get surprised by any cannibals, so I just want this wood. I want to get this done, get this sent across. I do recommend, if you can. Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah, guys. I'm only here for the wood. I'm only here for the wood. I don't want anything else. I don't need anything else. I need to get rid of that tree stump. That will bug me. Obviously, I don't like leaving too much mess. I do like covering my tracks. Right. Get across here. Not interested dealing with that. Why does that seem like minimalistic amount of wood I brought across? It is. Yeah, definitely. As I say, drop your. I don't know if this game cross-platforms. That's the only problem I am actually aware of. I don't know if this game cross-platforms. If it does, fantastic. As I said, I have a multiplayer server set up, which is going to be solely for me and subscribers to build a haven, to build a base, somewhere to stay, and play the game that way. So, as I say, hit me up in the comments, leave your gamer tag, or however this game operates in the sense of applying other people to it, and I will actively make a point of adding you. Right, I need to do the whole destructive thing again. So as you can see, as I'm progressing to the next stage, I'm destroying old building, the older stuff, and then obviously moving it inside. Because I need to... Oh no! I've just built all this stuff. I forgot about the roof. Only I could forget about the roof. I need 7 logs to complete the roof. Oh, hello. That has got to be the closest I've ever seen one. Do you know what? Let's test my luck. Let's test my luck. I'm probably not going to hit the girl because she keeps bobbing up and down. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, God. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, I could have beaten it already, but to be honest, I'm enjoying the whole construction side of the game. I'm enjoying all of that. Excellent. I will add you. Yeah, I'm enjoying the whole building concept, the building side of it, as much as I would sit there and be like, yeah, I could complete the game in a day or whatever. I'd rather do the whole building aspect. That's more my forte. Anything to do with like building games, I'm good at building games. I do recommend, if you like games like this, there is a game that I recommend called They Are Billions. Absolutely fantastic game. Wow, I didn't realise I could actually carry a body across with me. But yeah, okay. But yeah, I do recommend a game, They Are Billions. Yeah, okay, you know everything in the game, so do I, mate, pretty much. But there's no point bragging about it, doesn't do any good. I did my research before I played this game. I made a point of doing my research before I played this game, so I know what I'm looking at, how I'm dealing with things, what I'm doing. I actually made a point of it. Because obviously I didn't want to come into this game not knowing what I was doing. Because I didn't want to end up playing it for like 5 minutes and getting killed. which is why I've actively made a point of learning how the game mechanics works and everything like that. I've now made an upgraded version of a spear. Obviously, for anybody that is watching that already knows how to play the game, that was the upgraded spear. I do still need to get wood, but to be fair, those bones were absolutely useful. Absolutely brilliant. I really did need those. They have helped. Sticks, I'm all good for sticks. So I need another 7 wood to finish the roof off, because obviously at the minute it's raining inside the house. Not something I need to be dealing with right now. I need to finish up the stones here so I can put a fire in here. To be fair, I should be able to get the house done before the end of stream, which is obviously good, because then I can focus on the next cave system to go into. Because obviously the next one I'm going to go for is the Katana, so that'll be the next cave I go for, because the Katana cave is nearby. And that is my next port of call, is the Katana cave. Because I love the Katana. my friend, obviously I introduced him to it, but he's now plowed tons and tons and tons more hours into it than I have. He's got like the chainsaw, everything. Ironically, he's good with the like mechanics, but I know the rest. So I know all about the. I'm not going to really get into details because obviously I don't want to ruin it for anybody that's still in the process of playing the game. But obviously there are certain aspects of the game, like the sinkhole and what is at the centre of the sinkhole. I'm not gonna sit here and say it aloud because I don't want to be that person to screw it over for other people. But yeah, the sinkhole, that's another one. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've done, mate. Sorry, Dominic. I keep starting again. I keep getting close to completing it, but then I restart it again because I see some way that I can improve one of my buildings. I then see a way that I can improve one of my buildings, which then sit there and gives me new ideas and things like that. It's just, that's what I love about this game. This game just gives my imagination the time it needs to just chill out. Especially with the situation the world's in at the minute, it's nice to just get out of my head for 5 minutes, play a game where I can use my imagination, because obviously I used to have an imagination. I used to have a fantastic imagination as a kid, but as I've gotten older, that has dwindled somewhat, and my imagination now is just, it's not what it used to be. I don't really have much of one, but with this game, it sort of rekindled my imagination. It's sort of rekindled my imagination. So now I'm sort of playing the game again. I'm sitting here using my imagination, which, awesome. It's great. Let's light this fire. I'm hoping I've managed to get enough logs to get this done. I need 7 more. Yes. We should have plenty. Get them. But as I say, I've got a multiplayer server which I'm using, and I will be turning that server into mine and a subscriber server. So I've obviously already built a house on that server, but I'm gonna make it so that you guys, if you choose to or if you want to, you can come onto that server whenever I'm on that server, which tends to be every other day, and build yourself a base. I will help you with the construction, things like that. Like, because I love stuff like that. I love the concept and doing things like that. I'm cold because I've let myself get wet. We are pretty much there, guys. All I need to do is finish up with the stone. I do apologise what's going on with the whole screen at the minute. My computer seems to be being really finicky with me. So it may be causing disruptions within the game, with the stream. If it is, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I must admit they are. Yeah, especially if they're running at you stark naked. You're like, what the hell is that? As they're running at you stark naked. Yeah, it surprised me when it happened, like running at me completely naked, and I'm just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't realise it was this sort of game. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, as I said, I'm going to aim to get this build done today, so at least then the hut's set up, and with the hut being set up, I will start looking at my storage and things like that. Sorry about this, guys, I'm just responding to one of my colleagues. Sorry about that, that took a minute out of my day there. But yeah, what we're going to do now is I need to finish off, so I'm going to finish off this fireplace, and I will get the lumber I need to finish that off, and then I will probably call it for the stream. Because obviously we've managed to get a little bit more done. I've showed you one of the cave systems, which is good. It's always good to know the cave systems. I do recommend usually that you keep some of this food, like all of this, but I do plan on building the pouches and things like that, so it won't matter as much. That's just initially that I worry about that. But I am going to get on. Where we are now, I'm in the UK, so it is midday. So it's just gone 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But I need to get that one more. I need to take down that. I think I destroyed it. Did I destroy that stump? Did I destroy that stump? Oh, at least there's a fishing hole here. That's kind of nifty. So I've got a fishing hole right there that I can use, which will be absolutely fantastic. I will collect this wood because I'm gonna need it. I don't need all of it, but I will take it. I will absolutely take it. Why would you fall in the water? I hate when that happens. Although it does mean I know where it is. So let's get this sent across, and then we're going to have to make the journey backwards and forwards. Just quick, briefly, obviously, so I can get this fireplace set up. Because obviously I will then cook my food and stuff inside. I don't know what it is. It's a comfort thing for me, as far as that's concerned. Like, I like to know that I am safe and sound inside the building. I do recommend that if you cake yourself in mud, the cannibals don't track you because they can't pick up your scent. So do cake yourself in mud. That is always a benefit. Alright, let's go and get this build finished. So get the... Oh, I should be dead every time I do that. Beautiful. So now I can store alcohol. I won't store anything else just for now. Actually, wait, yeah, I can store... I'll store drinks. And I will store some chocolate bars as reserves. But that'll be about it. So that's that. So now I need to focus. I'll keep these logs, but what I will do is I will stick them over here. So they're safe and sound where they are. I need to just quickly, I need another 35, I think it's 35 or 33 logs. Not logs, my apologies, stone. And then get this fireplace up and running. I've got all the sticks I need. What I recommend you do is, if you do get to the state of you want to build a fireplace, you do build a fireplace. I always recommend you build a stick holder next to it, because then you can just store sticks there, so you can just make the fire every time without having to go out and search consistently. Just store up some sticks in that. It's like a fireplace, logs for a fireplace in a sense. Brilliant. I will add you as well, but I'm always looking, because obviously, as I said, I've got a multiplayer server set up, and I'm always looking to add people to it, because obviously the multiplayer server is in this area as well, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get enough people that we end up building like a villa on the water here, so it will all be living in separate buildings, but we will all play the game as a unit. If that makes sense. It does in my head. It does in my head. What my head and what my brain and the rest of me do are two different matters entirely. But yeah, it's build like a subscriber. It's subscriber, player and subscriber type situation. But I'm always looking for people to play new games with. I've got my friends into this. They don't always have time to play it, because obviously one of my friends still works during this whole situation over here, and obviously he doesn't always have time, so I'm definitely always looking for new people to play the game with. Obviously, as I said, I'm on PlayStation 4, so it will be advantageous for anybody that obviously wants to play. That I do play on PlayStation 4. Friday and Saturday, I need to get back into it, but I do stream on average every day. I need to start picking up the pace with the whole streaming again. I used to do it every day, but I have sort of let myself slip because I've had some family, like personal situations to deal with just recently. All's good now, but I do definitely need to take the time to stop. What, I need to stop doing that, because that should kill me. Every time I do that, that should kill me. Sorry about this boring part. I'm just literally getting the last of the rocks that I need, so I can then set up a fireplace inside the house. We'll leave the fire outside, but that'll be for cooking specifically. Although I may end up putting a bonfire outside for burning bodies. That may be what I do instead. Move the fire inside, so any food that needs cooking will be cooked inside the house at the fireplace. Yeah, as I say, I know the campaign to this game, I know the storyline, but to be honest, I'm more interested in the building side of it. I'm more interested in playing it and building. That's because it gives me the freedom to build as I see fit, which is exactly what I want. I want that freedom. I want that ability to just build as I see fit. Yeah, granted, obviously there is that survival aspect where you have to survive not zombies, cannibals, which, fine, fair enough. I'll do the whole survival side of things as well. I've managed to, as I say, this build site is fantastic. I've gone somewhere in the region of 12 days on the multiplayer, 13 days without incident, so they can't even touch me, let alone do me any harm. The old cannibals. I keep going to say zombies, but then that's just reminding me of Days Gone, another game I did play on the channel. That's the patrol. So this site, in the mornings, there is always a patrol that goes past. Just for anybody that does decide to build at this site. Yeah, there you go. You're not following me, boys. You're not. Yeah, they are kind of like zombies, but they are smarter. Obviously they can't follow me into the water, so that's a useful thing to be able to do. They obviously don't like being clean, so I suspect a shower is an alien concept for these guys. But yeah, no, so I'm gonna then... Where is it? 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 There we go. I'm gonna go this way instead, because I only need 3 more stone. And then I can look at... 1, 2... No. Hello, Mr. Deer. I will take the aloe. These are good to eat. Only eat the blue ones. Don't eat the rest because the rest will poison you. The blue ones are harmless. This is why this is a good area to build as well, because there is just deer everywhere. This is a really fertile location for like wildlife and things. Apart from that, that's not something you want to be dealing with. I think the deer's managed to now get himself caught. Well, that was weird, but okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm going to take the trophy, the head as a trophy, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with that, because that's just sort of like a... It adds to the appeal, like the look. Because what I will do is I will get that all... where is that? Yeah, that's what I want. So we will put the head. Okay, are you not going to let me do it? Or... Will. Cool. So put the head on the wall, and... Where's that? Deer skin. Chicks get more of a weird sort of look. More of a look, should I say? Not weird look, but a look. Add to the vibes. I've got so much meat. Oh dear, I need to... I'll leave the food out here. I'm not going to sit here and mess around with that. But I will, now that's constructed, I will sit here. I won't light it, but I will put a fire. There we go. So now I have a fire inside as well. And just outside here, I will put stick. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. That's fine. But so now I've got a fire inside. Obviously, it's drier, it's warmer, which is what I want, which is what the whole objective was. Storage, bed. It's good. It's good. So the whole base is now set up. We've pretty much got that. Wow, where is that rabbit coming from? Like, actually, to be fair, I'll use those 2 logs just to, because this is the social area, so I would imagine that's the social area. So that's where you get your food, you eat. Not that this obviously a single player match, so it doesn't really matter if I have a social area or not. But right, guys, I am going to. So we've literally finished the build, which is nice. So I finished the build I wanted. What we're going to do next stream is we're going to actually look at getting the storage. We're going to start installing the storage. So what I'm going to do is over here I will put a flooring in. Same concept as this. I will obviously, but I won't be putting a roof or walls on it. I'll install the floor. Then I will just apply the storage stuff here. So all like the logs, stone, things like that. I will build a dock over here because obviously there's fish to be had in this lake. It will make sense by the time the build is done. But what we'll do is in between the constructions, I will be making a point of visiting a cave, trying to get new weapons, things like that. That I will be making sure that I do. I hope you all are enjoying what I'm doing, like the gameplay, things like that. I hope you are enjoying it as much as I am making it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon or evening, depending where you hail from. And if you enjoy this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. Take care of yourselves.